What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the My Player Career Mode, and welcome to the final episode of season number 1. Of course, today we've got 4 more games, the final 4 games of the Bundesliga season, as we try to keep our title hopes alive. As you can see, though, Leipzig 5 points clear, a game in hand. They could go 8 clear with only 12 points to play for. So it is looking like it's going to be Leipzig who pick themselves up the title this season, but we still have something to play for in the form of a golden boot. We've scored 16 goals from centre attacking midfield this season. Our teammate Paco Alcacer in there on 14, alongside Garcia as well from Cologne on 14. So there's still something to play for us, even if it won't be the league title. The games remaining, though, look like this. We start today's episode off with Fortuna Düsseldorf. We then take on Mainz, followed by Leipzig themselves. That could be a massive game depending on how the first 2 have gone for us, but I still don't think Leipzig will lose the title. And we end the season with Hoffenheim at home. So that is the plan of action for today. Come the end of it, we might be league champions, although we probably won't be. So we'll see what goes on. But it's time for our first game of the day. Düsseldorf away from home, and we've got a strong team for it too, so we should be looking to pick up the points here if we can. Berkey in goal, Hakimi, Koulibaly, Bernat, Hummels, Guerrero, Delaney, Witsel, Sancho, myself, and of course Alcacer up front. Golden boot to play for, and of course we fight it out with our teammate to try and get that. Let's jump into game. Here is Alcacer looking for the first chance of the game, and he's found the shot, which is pushed behind by Stefan, and of course we will try and win the remaining games we have got. Albeit we need a result elsewhere to go in our favour for us to climb back the points that Leipzig have got. But we want to end the season strongly anyway, to give some momentum moving forward into next year. As Guerrero's corner swung in, it's cleared away. Witsel sends it towards us. Now Guerrero, we found the pass back. He gives it towards us again. Touch round the defender, looking for the finish. And there is the first goal of the day. Really nicely worked too. Lovely play with myself and Guerrero, as you can see. Quick 1-2, gets us in, nice back heel. There's the touch around the defender. And then it's the finish into the bottom corner that beats Stefan in goal. Dortmund lead here after a matter of 20 minutes. It's been coming from this early pressure that we've put on. And it's a good start to the episode. But of course, every goal we score, there has to be one elsewhere in the Leipzig game. And it can't be for Leipzig. Otherwise, that's going to be title over and done. But our 17th of the Bundesliga. Another goal in our quest for the golden boot as well. Moving now 3 ahead of our teammate Alcacer. Good stuff. Approaching half-time here. There's the pass towards Alcacer. We're going to give him the run as well. He goes out wide towards this left-hand side, which is left by both players in Hakimi and Guerrero. I don't know what happened there. Seemed to be a mix-up in communication, but there is the half-time whistle. An okay first half that sees us lead at the break, but I just don't want to see a poor performance in the second half like we did in the last episode, because we weren't brilliant in the first half by any means. Early stages very good. Second half of the first half was a bit poor. We're under a bit of pressure in this second half as well, exactly as I suspected. We have not come out here and controlled this game at all. And Düsseldorf here looking like they're likely to maybe get an equaliser. And we're saved by the offside flag. I'm telling you, we are looking like we're going to throw this away. We've just not come back out in the second half, and we're not controlling the game. Düsseldorf having far more of the ball. And the equaliser is certainly coming at the moment if it stays like it is. Free kick right on the edge of the area. The last kick of the game here, as it's Mario Götze to take it. And he looked to send it into the corner. Stefan made the save. And that is going to be it here in this one. A very lucky 1-0 victory by all accounts. Not brilliant at all here. We've held on though, and we've got ourselves the win. 1-0 victory. Let's see what Leipzig have done in their game. But yeah, looking forward, that is a poor performance by all accounts. 4 games remain for the league leaders. As you can see, 3 points clear at the moment of us as well. One of those 4, though, is a game in hand. They next play against Fortuna Düsseldorf. We play against Mainz in the next game. So yeah, this could be it, effectively, after this one and their game in hand. But we'll see what we can do in this next game. I don't even know where Mainz are in the table. Where are they at the moment? They are down in 15th. Schalke still in the relegation zone, but of course I think that's a playoff that they'll play if they stay there. There's 4 teams on 31 points. Düsseldorf, Augsburg, Mainz and Schalke. So it's very close down the bottom side of the table. But let's head off into our second game of today then. and see what we can do in that one. Some news as well regarding the Golden Boot race. Garcia scored a hat-trick in his last game, so he now sits second, joint with us on 17 goals. It's very, very close, is this Golden Boot race. He scored 3 for Cologne in his last game. I mean, that's a little bit ridiculous. So we need to try and score a goal now in this one, maybe even 2, to try and keep ahead of him. But that's come out of nowhere. So we might even end up losing the Golden Boot as well, which would be just so annoying. Here is Sancho in down the right-hand side immediately. He gets the cut back towards us as well. A real opportunity for our first goal of this game. And I've hit the crossbar. And with the Golden Boot race as close as it is now, that was important that I got the goal and I couldn't quite finish it. Really nice return back towards us from Sancho. I'm so annoyed with myself that I haven't scored there because that was a massive opportunity for the first goal in this one, as Alcacer has forced a save from Muller. But I should have scored, man. I just hope as well that Garcia doesn't score again. Otherwise, not only are we going to bottle the league, I'm going to bottle the Golden Boot as well. Here is Witsel. Lovely ball towards us. Alcacer gives us the move, and there's the pass through. And again, his shot is straight at the goalkeeper. Alcacer not quite finding his finishing boots at the moment. But we are creating the better of the chances in this first half. And elsewhere at the moment, Leipzig are currently leading by 2-1, as Thorgan Hazard has put us in front here. But yeah, Leipzig currently winning, which means it's all but done for the title because they'll only need to win their game in hand and we'll be league champions, basically. Mathematically, we will still be able to catch them, but they'll literally need a point to win the title. So, yeah, elsewhere with that victory going towards Leipzig, results here don't really matter. But like I said, we still want to finish the season strongly, and Hazard has curled one in off the post to make it 1-0 Dortmund here. A really nice finish, but I'm a little bit concerned as well because I've yet to score. And, of course, I don't know what is going on with Garcia for Cologne because remember how he was doing in this Golden Boot race. As now there's a pass on towards Mario Götze. Götze will feed Sancho down the line. Sancho maybe to send the cross in. He loses possession, but, yeah, Leipzig now 4-1 in front in their game. It's just popped up on the right-hand side, so that is effectively their victory secured. Lovely ball by Delaney up towards us. I'm trying to turn on the left foot as well. And we still work the chance anyway. How have I missed it from there? I don't actually know. I'm looking for the cutback and that should have been the goal. Do you know what? If I bottle this Golden Boot as well, I deserve it after the chances that I've wasted today. We have wasted some really good opportunities in front of goal. I should have had at least 2 now. The first one in the first half where we hit the crossbar, and that one I'm literally yards away. How have I not hit the bottom corner? This is what I mean. Sometimes I really frustrate myself because you've seen some of the goals we've scored this season and then I miss things like that. It should be second nature to me right now. No goal. And what does that mean to the Golden Boot race? Pierre Gabriel trying to send it through. Full time here. 1-0 Dortmund, the final score. So, as it stands, Leipzig 6 clear with 6 points to play for. However, we play them in this game right here next up. So if we win it, there'll be 1 game to play with 3 points behind. We will have to hope that they lose on the final day and we pretty much smash whoever it is we're playing. I'm not sure if the Bundesliga goes on head-to-head record or if it goes on goal difference. In any case, they only need a point from their final 2 games to secure the league title, which is frustrating because it's all but done, pretty much. And for the Golden Boot race, I've not checked this out yet, but let me have a quick look at that before we head into this game against Leipzig. Garcia didn't score, so we are still neck and neck on 17 goals each. But for us, we move into RB Leipzig. If we fail to win, the title is done. They could win it at home against us, which would be a bit annoying, wouldn't it, to see that happen. So we have to win to stop them winning the title, but it will only delay it by pretty much a game because they'll only need to draw their final 1 to win it. So here we go then. Let's see what we can do in this one. The one thing I don't want to happen, it's pretty much set in stone we're going to lose the title, but I don't want it to be this game here. I would much prefer it if we wouldn't let them celebrate at home against us in winning the title. So let's see if we can stop it happening right here. Here is Sancho immediately looking through. We've already got a chance here if we can create it. And looking now towards Paco Alcacer for him to finish it and make it 1-0. 4 minutes into the game and we are spoiling the celebration of the title for RB Leipzig. Remember, it will only delay it by one game, so basically next week. But I said I didn't want them winning it against us, and that has hopefully given us the best start off towards stopping it happening right here. Paco Alcacer with the finish, and I am going for a golden boot as well, so I could have tried to run that all the way and been selfish, but I honestly didn't think I'd make it all the way there, so I laid it through. Alcacer finishes it for his 15th, now 2 behind myself and Garcia in the golden boot race. But what a start to the game, and RB Leipzig are made to pay for losing possession on the attack. Here is Witsel, allowed to turn, now finds Sancho. Sancho inside to Alcacer. Alcacer now looking for a way through. Send the ball and we're in again. Looking for number 2 here. Dortmund again on the turn. There's the pass across to Sancho. And it's blocked. And Alcacer's header with a follow-up is wide. So close to number 2. Fantastic piece of defending by Leipzig as we laid the ball off to Sancho for him to finish. And in the end, it was Alcacer who nearly put in his 16th of the season, which would have moved him to 1 behind us too. Lovely 1-2 with Alcacer, and he's in again. Paco Alcacer looking for number 2. He hasn't even hit the target. Oh my. I don't know what to say. Like, Paco, give me another assist. As much as I don't want you moving on to 16 goals for the season, why didn't you finish that one? Guerrero's ball off towards as we've turned on the inside of that defender too as we continue in towards the box of Leipzig. There's the shot straight at the goalkeeper, headed back into the danger area. Nobody's there to tap home for Dortmund. Maybe a bit selfish on my part for taking the shot on from such a tight angle. But we are still, of course, in search of a goal ourselves as Sancho has it now here. And I feel like I have been rather selfless in this first half, laying the ball off to my teammates to try and let them score the goals. So I thought I'd take one on myself. It's a good save, but there was nobody there to tap home the rebound, which I thought nearly had worked. Here is Malen, 5 minutes left in the game for Leipzig to try and find an equaliser. Witsel defends brilliantly, and their party will be halted here for the celebrations of the title for the home side. They'll have to wait until the next game, but I'm more concerned now with how it's gone with Cologne, because if Garcia scored, I haven't got on the score sheet again here, and that's a little bit worrying. But here is Witsel finding Mario Götze. You can see I just don't have the stamina levels at the moment as well to really go forward. I've tried so hard to find an opportunity and score a goal that I've basically worked my socks off, and I don't really have anything left in me. But nevertheless, we're looking for another opportunity here. Should probably play it through towards Witsel, instead trying to go myself. And there's not really an opening here. And there's the delivery in towards this box, and Ampadu will clear it out. And that is my final contribution as we're substituted here with the last kick of the game pretty much upon us. Canales comes on. Hazard with the corner. There it is, cleared away. Final score, it's going to be back-to-back-to-back 1-0 wins for us. And it stops the party for one more game for Leipzig. And they will have to wait until the final day to lift the title. I've just gone ahead and searched up how the Bundesliga is decided, and it is decided by goal difference. So right now, we would need a 7-goal swing to better Leipzig, and they would have to lose to Augsburg in the process as well. So, yeah, we're playing Hoffenheim, I believe at home. Yeah, at home, and they're playing up against Augsburg. So the chances of that happening are very slim. But mathematically, it is still possible for us to win this league title, but it's going to take a miracle. Werder Bremen are playing against Cologne, so we need to hope Garcia doesn't score in that game for us to hold on to the golden boot. Right now, we are both sat on 17 with Alcacer just behind us on 15, as Vardy's moved up as well onto 14. So there's still 4 players, really, that could win this golden boot, and I haven't scored in the last 2 games, so I really could use one here against Hoffenheim. But for the final game of this first season, it's very unlikely that we will get a league title, but I really want that golden boot so the whole season hasn't been a big disappointment, because we deserve something for how we've done, I feel like. But here we go then. Final time for this first year. There is the team at home to Hoffenheim. So we basically need to win 4-0 and hope that Leipzig lose 4-0 for us to win this title. No pressure then, eh? Here is Delaney. Delaney in possession, finding Sancho. Sancho to Alcacer! And 6 minutes in, he's got his 16th of this season. Hello, golden boot race. Because Alcacer is well and truly in this as well. Oh, man, what a start as well. Delaney to Sancho, lays it off, and Alcacer finishes it. We're going to have a 4-horse race for this golden boot. Paco Alcacer with his 16th of the season, one behind myself. Guerrero up towards the feet of Alcacer, now through again, and it's worked its way towards us. As we're the only player in an advanced position for Dortmund, I'm going to have to go myself here if I want this one. There's the strike, and the keeper saves it. Half an hour gone, our first sight of goal in the game, and I couldn't take it. I was on my own there, I had to try and take that all the way. Sancho with the corner now sent in. It's cleared away only as far as Koulibaly for him to keep it alive. Now he finds Guerrero, tries the flick up and shooting, but Vázquez will block it. Wilshere through towards Sisto! Hoffenheim back on level terms. Dortmund, we're just not clearing our lines properly at all. Every time we try, it's coming back at us. We should just try and just smash it away instead of trying to play our way out like we are currently doing, because it's not worked so far today. It's like the 4th or 5th time that we've tried to play our way out from the ground and given it away in a really good area. Luckily, we were able to make the challenge when it's mattered, but that time, unable to make the challenge, and that time it cost us as well. So maybe in future we should just be smashing it out from the back line instead of trying to play our way out. Half-time elsewhere is Augsburg 1, RB Leipzig 1, Cologne 0, Werder Bremen 0-2. So we can't move down from second place because Bayern can't catch us. And at the moment as well, no goal for Garcia because the game is still 0-0 there. So as it stands, we will win the Golden Boot on 17 goals for the season, but there's still a second half to come. And Alcacer is one behind as well, so I don't know. I could actually play this out and not try and give him any chances so that then that way we win the Golden Boot. Wouldn't be very nice of me, but it would mean that I'd get it as long as Garcia didn't score. Here is Delaney, 20 minutes to play. Hakimi on the left-hand side finds Hazard. Hazard inside towards us. We've turned on the right foot too. Now there's a chance to hit the shots. And there we go. That might just do it. We've got ourselves the goal we were looking for. Dortmund 2, Hoffenheim 1. It's on the weaker right foot as well. I wasn't so sure when I managed to get through here whether or not we would find the finish, but we have done. Our 18th in the Bundesliga, and provided that Garcia hasn't scored twice, we will get the Golden Boot. And there it is, the full-time whistle for the final game of this season. It's a victory on the final day for us, but it's not quite enough for the league title. That is in the hands of RB Leipzig. And there are the full-time results elsewhere. RB Leipzig 2, Augsburg 1, so they secure themselves a league title. And as you can see on the right-hand side as it pops up there, we have in fact secured the Golden Boot for the season. We can take a look as well now at the team of the competition. The Golden Boot winner, of course, is myself and the player of the competition. So, team of the competition, who is in it? Have we got our name in there? There's a few Leipzig players already appearing on the list, as you can see right there, with a Leverkusen player in there too. But who is in the team of the competition? I am in it, as you can see right there, alongside Adams, Gnabry, Garcia, Alcacer as I've been calling him, Bayern, Retsos, Mukiele, Halstenberg, and Julassi as the goalkeeper. For myself, the Golden Boot, there it is. We're happy with that because I've been having to fight for that Golden Boot in today's episode. And I was a little bit nervy when I saw Alcacer score that goal right there. Player of the competition, we have got it. MVP for the Bundesliga this season. You love to see it. And that has helped us massively in the way of hopefully, increasing our value, but also increasing our attributes as well. And the final piece of news is right here. Leipzig securing the Bundesliga title. We're 3 points off of them. Had we have not had such a bad start to the season, you can't help but feel that that would have been us sat there with the Bundesliga title. I was simming through the days to get towards the end of the season before showing you, of course, how we've done in terms of growth this year. And we've received an email from England. I'm delighted to inform you that I've selected you to be part of the England squad that will take part in the upcoming European Championships. I can't stress out enough how important this tournament is for our country. It's an honour just to be called up to represent England. I expect the very best from you and all of your teammates should you play. We finally got it. We finally got our call up to the England team. I'm so happy with that. And of course, we are in the team selection for England. So because of that, I won't sim till the end of the season now to show you. I will show you it right here. But before we do that, let's take a quick look at the European Championships themselves. So Group A, France, Germany, Slovenia, Russia. Group B, Belgium, Netherlands, Czech Republic and Turkey. Group C being Denmark, Spain, Northern Ireland and Switzerland. We are in Group D with Scotland, Sweden and Hungary. Man, it feels good to finally get the call up. Who's actually in the England setup, though? Let's have a quick look at that as well, because I believe it'll tell me here. Yep, well, Gareth Southgate puts Wood on team sheet. We needed an attacking midfielder on the team sheet, so it was an easy choice for me to fill Wood with him being a popular choice. I'm glad the manager's put his faith in me and allowed me to represent my country. This is one of the most exciting and proudest moments in my career so far. And for the actual team selection, it looks like this. So goalkeepers, Tom Heaton, Pickford and Pope are the three named. In defence, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Joe Gomez, Harry Maguire, Luke Shaw, Ben Chilwell, Kyle Walker, Michael Keane and John Stones. Into midfield, it's Henderson, Harry Winks, Dele Alli, Jadon Sancho, so my teammates in there. Jesse Lingard, Ryan Sessegnon, myself. And for the forwards, Raheem Sterling, Harry Kane, Nathan Redmond is in there. Marcus Rashford and Callum Wilson is the full team selection for the European Championships. So that will be played out next episode for you all. But as we end off today then, this is how we've done this season. Stats-wise, 37 games in total, 31 in the Bundesliga, 18 goals, 13 assists to our name as well. In terms of Champions League, 3 games, 2 assists. And of course, I don't really count the pre-season tour that we played. But attribute growth up by 14 this season to an 81 rated attacking midfielder. You can see the physical growth and the mental side. Vision up to 88. Sprint speed at 84. Agility up to 80. Technically, though, ball control 85. Dribbling 80. Free kick accuracy could use some work, but finishing up to 70 now. Long shots as well at 77. Long passing and short passing looking good as well. And for the traits, long thrower, early crosser, and outside of the foot shot. But when I get more traits, I'll put them on. For now, though, that is going to be the end for this episode. And for the first season as well. Although we'll continue this season, won't we? Because we've now been called up for England. So look forward to that in the next episode. Regardless, though, if you've enjoyed today, a like would be greatly appreciated. As always, a massive thank you for all of your support as well on the channel. Really appreciate that too. If you are new around here and like what you see, hit that subscribe button down below. I might actually change my number as well so we get a better number for England. Or I might keep it at number 28 actually and go with that. But until next time, we make our England debut in the next episode. Make sure you don't miss it by subscribing down below. I'll see you all again soon. Adios.